Apple has a long history of making very good products that just happen to be very bad ones too. The Apple Lisa, the Newton, Pippin, G4 Cube, and of course the Mac Pro Trash Can Edition, just to name a few. But now they've got a new one to add to the list, one that could be the greatest good bad product yet. AirPods. AirPods are essentially Apple's regular old headphones, just with the wires cut off them and a few extras just shoved inside. In terms of how they fit and how they sound, well, if you've worn a set of Apple's headphones since 2012, you've basically worn a pair of AirPods. They come in this handy little carry case, which looks remarkably similar to a pack of dental floss, but it's actually what you use to charge the AirPods. It also has a battery itself, and while you're out on the go, you can extend the life from 5 hours to 24. Flipping it open, well, that starts the connection process between the AirPods and your phone, courtesy of the Apple W1 chip. And of course, they'll work with any Bluetooth device, but the experience is always going to be better if you stay within the Apple ecosystem. The earpieces, they use a vented design. It's little vents that allow the air to come in and go out of the speaker chamber, and that gives the speaker a wider range of movement that's supposed to make it sound better. In reality, what it does, it means that these aren't really waterproof and you can hear a lot more ambient noise. That said, if you're satisfied with Apple's regular headphones, then you're going to be totally fine with the AirPods. But for the audiophiles out there, these actually sound pretty decent, and Radiohead sounds amazing for some reason, but bass heavy stuff is going to suffer, and Kanye's definitely not going to sound his best by any means. In regards to fit, they constantly feel like they're about to fall out of my ears, but they never actually do, which is just crazy. Part of that's because they don't go into your ear canal like you'd expect an in-ear headphone to do. They sort of hang or hook into your ear. But even after running 5K or doing a heavy workout, they stayed in there perfectly. The only problem is they sort of let in even more environmental noise because of the way they hang. Each of the earpieces has an infrared sensor and an accelerometer inside of it, and these detect whether you've got them in or out of your ear and plays or pauses the music accordingly. It's actually pretty smart stuff. The problem is that it's the only control you have except for a double tap, which activates Siri. So if you want to turn the volume up, you double tap, ask Siri, please turn the volume up. You want to skip a track, double tap, ask Siri to skip the track.
Volume up.
It is awful.
Volume up.
It's not just that Siri is unreliable and bad, it's the lag in the response and how ridiculous you look doing it. The only other option, and actually probably the better one, is to just grab your phone and do it manually. It's a hell of a lot easier and faster as well. AirPods should have been an amazing product, and they are so close to being so, but a lack of forethought with the controls mean they're also so far away. I don't know what Apple were thinking. It positively ruins how wonderfully easy and elegant AirPods are in every other way, and for that alone it makes it really hard for me to recommend them. So here's hoping for AirPods 2. Volume down. Volume down, please. Volume